What's going on, people? I know that some of you guys are going to be watching this time, but I just wanted to just pop this off anyway, just because I know I'm going to allow YouTube to give you guys some notifications that I am live right now. So I don't want you guys to think that you've missed anything. I haven't said anything. I haven't given my opinion on any of this as of yet, but just wanted to let y'all know that in case y'all are thinking like, oh man, we might have forgotten something here. You didn't forget nothing. You didn't miss nothing. I haven't really gotten into it or said anything yet, just to let y'all know. I do know that YouTube is going to take its time in letting you guys know that I am live right now. Just want to let y'all know that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of look through a few things here. I'm going to set a few side things up. Again, just saying hello to everybody that's in the Hayes house right now. Looks like we have Elnet in the house. Elnet, how you doing? We got E in the house. How you doing, sir? Cool Ramon says, sup dudes, what's going on, Cool Ramon? Roller skater, Texas girl, what's going on? How are you? Hope everything is going your way. No chaser, what's going on? Staying strong, he said. Got the muscles up. That's right. Red, how you doing, my moderator? Appreciate you being here, sis. Trucker, yeah, how you doing, sir? Hope all is well in your world, sir. Jared Skoofka's in the house. We got Mama Carol. We got Chill Time Speaking Facts in the house. We got Freckles in the house. Green Party is in the house, says from New Zealand. Wow, appreciate the support. We got Shelby Sanders in the house. No Saint in the house. That's a bad name right now for this topic. Binary B is in the house. We got Lisa Gomez in here. Liz Nichols. We got Nightish. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Hope all is well in your world. We got Charles Parker in the house. I knew it was transgender when they wouldn't identify it. Saying it. Just got a rescue puppy today. All right. Good for you. Mike Varadi. What's going on? Mickey D. What a name, Mickey D. What's going on, Mr. JD508? Hello, sir. How's it going from Wisconsin? Appreciate you tuning in. From Denmark, Andy Gogan in the house, or Gojin in the house. Gojin. Davey in the house. We got Rico. We got McLovin. Wow, McD McLovin. Unconventional is in the house. How are you doing, sis? Appreciate all your support, and you supporting me on most of the platforms. I really do appreciate that, sis. I'm only giving honor where honor is due. You really do go all out, and I see you on Instagram and all that, so I really appreciate the support there. Trinity is in the house. Says MRM ready with the facts. Yep. Red is in the house again. We got Luann Strickland. We got Claire Darker. We got Risa Neal, Elliot Ward. Hello, the lamestream media will do anything not to disclose. We already know that. Lisa Gomez again. Rare. We got Bill Lundy, Pookie Martinez, Ohio Wolverine. We got Dan. We got Cindy Harriet. I'm ready if I can keep my doggies from making noise. Or I think Chill Tom Speaking Facts. I got we again. Got you in here again. Anton Sugar. Jungle J. Mike Varardi. Karen Lackner. Shelby Sanders in the house. Anton again. We got Up with BM in the house. We got Will P from Misery. Misery in the mother effing. Yeah, I represent Missouri, babe. I go there all the time. I do work there quite a bit. We got Andy Gardy from Texas. We got Elnet from Wisconsin. Mama Carol, appreciate your support too, sis. You always tweeting my stuff out and retweeting and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate that support there, sis. We got T-Rex from Ohio in the house. Hope everything is going well with y'all. Hopefully the weather then blew some of that crap away that you guys had going on there. Really appreciate you guys all tuning in. We got Minnesota, Daryl Johnson in the house, and my moderator just got that saying, double check to make sure that you are subscribed and that the notification bell, like see that bell right there? Make sure that notification bell right here is clicked to all notifications. That way you'll get notified when I come on. So I'm just kind of loud, shouting you guys all out. Appreciate you all being here because I really do appreciate you tuning in, taking time out of your day to hear me getting ready to go into this subject right here. Polly from Newcastle, Australia, an Aussie in the house. Appreciate you being here. Ray Gottschall from California. Elliot Ward from Canada. Crime Minister Blackface. Oh, yeah, exactly. It was a woman dressed like a man. Unconventional in the house against I work in the loo. Oh, I didn't know that. Woo, Shake Shack in the loo. Whoo. Suzanne Downey from Ohio. I appreciate you being here, sis. God bless you for checking this out and tuning in. A couple of days this will be swept under the rug. Yeah, Chloe, because they're gonna do everything to protect probably this particular group of people. An event gonna come out. Tammy Strickler said, recently found out I have scoliosis. Pray for me. That's not necessarily bad. Depends on how bad the degree of your scoliosis is. You can do exercise and everything like that to strengthen muscles on one side while stretching muscles on the other side to kind of help straighten that out. Depends on how severe it is, though. So hopefully it's not too bad. You can email me if you got questions about that. My email is tsmith1264@yahoo.com. That's for the one who just told me about scoliosis. We got Chandra and greetings from Germany. Don't get us involved in World War III, please. Well, we gates the ad to you too, or it may be a different. You might be a different day over there. JQ is in the house. Said it doesn't fit the narrative. Absolutely, you already knew that. You already knew. Elliot Ward again. We got Carter Ramon. Says Tammy Healing said. All right, folks. So again, appreciate y'all all being here. We about to go to the 4-minute mark, and I think we're getting ready to go ahead and jump into it. So let's get ready to go ahead and do it. So, guys, here's the title: Nashville School Shooting. 6 killed, including 3 students. The shooter is also dead. A 28-year-old woman who was a former student at the Nashville Christian School was identified as the shooter. First of all, what? What? Oh my God. You don't see any women going and doing those shootings. You want to know why? For one, it is underreported when women do shootings or anything like that. Hardly is underreported because it doesn't fit the narrative. And yeah. So we already knew this was going to be an issue right there. They took so long to run. They knew from the minute they killed that woman and brought her out, they knew it was a woman, but they wanted everybody just to kind of, y'all, how are we going to put this out there? No. They wanted to jump on it before people who were actually involved, the victims, whether they were dead or the ones that actually end up being alive but just suffer something traumatic from this. They wanted to get it out there before those people started posting on social media that it was a woman that came in there and did that. Very crazy what this woman did, though. Let me continue on. A shooting at a Tennessee private Christian grade school left 3 students and 3 adults dead, including the head of the school. Monday, which is today, and the shooter was killed by police, authorities said. First of all, y'all know I'm going to do some things here. If that was a black person, they would have went in there and killed the shooter. They wouldn't even see these white shooters when they commit these crimes. The police never kill them. The police don't ever kill when it's a white person going in there and committing these shootings. But if that was a black person, what are y'all gonna say now? Huh? And it was a woman. What are y'all gonna say now? It was a white woman. What y'all gonna say? Anyway, let me digress from that because I know it's gonna piss a lot of y'all off. But ask me if I care. It does not fit in there. The police killed an evil person. They killed this evil white woman is who they killed. You know, because police don't kill white people. They don't do anything. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, the victims were killed in the attack at the Covenant School, authorities said. Nashville police says officers engaged with and killed the shooter, identified as 28-year-old female carrying, here we go, 2 assault type style rifles and a handgun. What? Can we just take a moment right now? What do you mean 2? What they should have said, she carried in 3 assault type weapons. The freak, dude, here we go again. Want to make sure that they put it out there that she carried an assault style type rifle. Put more of that in there so we can push this narrative, so we can ban the American people from having these assault style type rifles. The gun, the handgun also was an assault style type weapon. You do know that, right? Anything that is used to assault somebody is an assault weapon. Why did they call the handgun an assault? I'm going to say it just for this, guys. The weapons that they found on this woman after they killed her were 2 assault style rifles and 1 assault style handgun, since we want to roll with the assault word. That's what we're going to do. We're going to roll with the assault word and use that. So she was caught with 3 assault weapons. 2 were assault style rifles and the other was an assault style handgun. Freaking crazy narrative. Get the freaking heck out of here. Dumb stuff. The shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale, a Nashville resident who identified as a transgender woman. Identified as a transgender woman, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know? So let me let me tell y'all something. A trans woman or a transgender woman is a woman who was assigned a male at birth. Y'all know yeah, I had to mess with y'all on this. I had to. I had to. A trans woman is a transgender woman is a man. A transgender woman is a person that was born as a male. So the reason why I had to do is because I wanted to just mess with people. Because now, when I said in the beginning, oh, I thought women don't do things like this. I thought women don't go and do these mass shootings and all this, right? And if it turns out to be a biological male, well, then again, technically it wasn't a woman. No, we ain't gonna do that. In y'all world, in you crazy folks' world, that is a woman. So will this go down as the first woman in history? And this is Women's Month. So in Women's Month, a woman went in and shot up and killed some people in the school. 3 students and 3 adults. So are we going to say this is a man? I'm talking to the woke people. Are we going to say this is a man? Huh? And since this is a trans person, now the people at that school right now, they legitimately are transphobic. Huh? Yeah, this stuff pisses me off. Huh? Now you can say legitimately that these people who are victims of this heinous crime, they can be transphobic. Fear of a trans. Why? Because this trans went in and killed people. Why wouldn't you be transphobic? Now, can everybody in the whole nation right now be transphobic? Because we don't know what y'all trans people gonna do. Huh? Oh, well, Ty, that one trans person doesn't represent us all. Don't try to do that now. Because anybody that disagree with y'all crazy folks, y'all want to label them transphobic if they don't agree with your lifestyle. But now somebody from y'all group, which is y'all swept the other one under the rug. Don't forget the other guy that went into a trans club and all this stuff, like, or a gay club, shot everybody up in there too before somebody got a hold of him and beat the stank out of him. Don't forget, he was of that same community. Huh? He was of the same community. And look how quick that story went away. But now we got a trans person in there. Up y'all on the map now, trans people. Everybody, during Gay Pride Month, which is going to be coming in a few months, y'all should be scared because now they shooting people. No, we're going to do y'all like y'all do everybody else. We are going to do y'all like y'all did everybody else. Everybody now is going to be on edge because now y'all trans community people, y'all out here massacring people. And of all places, a Christian school, who has the real hatred now? Huh? Who's being targeted now? Huh? Who's intolerant now? Huh? I told y'all I'm not the one. I'm going to flame it right back at y'all. Thank you. Unconventional, you took the words right out of my mouth. Says, I want them to keep that same energy. Exactly. All the trans people of the trans community, LGBTQIAHIJK, y'all all, every last one of y'all, need to be coming out right now and completely condemning this to the fullest extent. Y'all need to be out there screaming and yelling and hollering and hooting and all that and damning this person that represents y'all community. Since y'all so full of love, we're the ones that's always on the receiving end of all the hatred. We can't even express ourselves because people are trying to hurt us and kill. Oh, so now what? Ty Smith being a Christian, I can't even go around and be a Christian no more? I can't even go to my church and preach at my church no more because I might be scared that one of y'all lunatics might come up in there shooting. But I'm not worried about that because you will not be able to come in my church and do that because we will light you up. We will light you up. You are not going to be coming in our church doing any of that because we check you at the front door. You come in our church doing that, you're going to be met with bullets. We shoot back. But I thought you guys are Christian. Yeah, we sure are. And we fight and we kill just like the Christians did in the Bible. I don't know what Bible y'all been reading. The people of God in the Bible that I read, those people wasn't no simps. They wasn't no punks. They wasn't scared. They wasn't no Rudy Two Patoos, none of that. They were real men of God. And they fought and they killed. And it didn't matter if you was a grown man or a kid. If you came in there doing the wrong thing, came up there trying to mess up what God is trying to put out there, you were met with death. Now, all my brothers and sisters that are of Christ, and if you are in any shape, form, or fashion of a Christian, we definitely need to be the ones out there letting it be heard. Aren't y'all tired of people coming up in our peaceful places where we go to work? We can't even worship God. We can't even express our religion. They already tried to damn us because we got, oh my God, y'all should have seen how they came at us because we got the religious exemptions because we didn't want to take the pokey okey from Dr. Fauci ouchie. We already got targeted because they were letting strip clubs and liquor stores and stuff stay open, but they wouldn't let a church stay open. We already been targeted when Black Lives Matter and all these crazy lunatic women putting blood on themselves and stripping inside of a church coming up in there. And now more targeting of a church, I don't care. You can say, no, Ty, it wasn't a church. It was a school. It was a church. If you don't notice, most Christian schools, that also is a church. The church is most likely literally hooked on to the school. The church is there, and then there's a building next to it or a building hooked onto it that is the school. Plain and simple, take the church away then. No, not take the church away. The church is being targeted, period. And I'm telling you right now, as a man of God, I'm telling you right now, Christian folks, my brothers and sisters, we are being targeted. But the difference between y'all and me is, I am not no Rudy Poo jellyback. Oh, I'm just going to take all the, I will flame you. You touch me, God have mercy on your soul. That's all I'm saying. You come at me, I'm not the one. You're not going to, no, you're not going to spit on me and think I'm just going to take it. You can say what you want to. It is not going to happen to me, period. This is where we are right now. LGBTQ people. Again, who's displaying hatred? Who's displaying intolerance? What, are y'all godophobic? Are y'all Christian phobic? Are y'all monotheism phobic? Huh? Are y'all righteousophobic? Huh? Are y'all kidophobic? Are y'all studentophobic? Are y'all teacher phobic? Huh? How dare y'all? Huh? Look at the intolerance. Y'all already stole the rainbow from Christian folks anyway and tried to make it y'all flag. And now you're stealing lives. Who's the intolerant ones now, trans people? Who's the intolerant ones now? Who's the one that got to walk around like they're on eggshells now because they don't know if your rainbow lunatic's going to come and shoot one of the precious, innocent kids at a Christian school? Huh? Well, no, nothing. No, nothing. It's part of your community. Let's see if you damn it. But y'all know what? This same type of psyche is what you're going to find is going to be amongst a whole lot of people, no matter what the so-called community is, like the black community. The black community will sit there and rise up. The black community will sit there and have marches and protests and do all of those things when somebody do something that they don't agree with when it comes to somebody harming another black person, especially if it's of another color, right? But the minute the black community gets addressed about what the black community is doing, harming other black people, they don't want to hear it. Black people are being killed every day by other black people. Nobody's getting out there and marching and having no signs or anything like that, are they? Nobody's going out there and saying stop the killing. Why? Because it represents that own group. Just like I guarantee you, most likely, you're not going to find no LGBTQIA trans community, no all your 15 million different genders and all your ridiculous different genders, all your crazy non-binary cis kids, bis. I bet you none of y'all not going to get out there and damn this. Too much pride. Too much pride. Well, nothing. Well, nothing like y'all do everybody else. I want y'all to do this. If that was a regular person that went up there and shot up a trans club, all hell would break loose. Every news media said, oh, this is just terrible. See, Don, what do you say, Don? Well, this is just a problem that we have. You know, the trans community, the trans community, the gay community, oh, we just always are the target. People out there just intolerant, and we can't even live our lives because there's so much hatred out there. I mean, we were, I mean, where can gay people and trans people go where they can just have a place where they can just, enjoy each other without worrying about someone coming up in the club or in places like that and shooting and losing their lives? I mean, something has to be done about this. Oh, they'll give them stories all day long. Y'all get that story all day long. And you know what? Some of you so-called goddamn on ministers, TD Jakes, and all you Joel Osteen, Benny Hinn, and all the big time preachers and all that, you well-known preachers. I hope y'all need to be the first ones up here condemning this and damning this, since this was our brothers and sisters in this kingdom. But I promise you, they're not going to have nothing to say. Folks, it's going to let you know who are the people of God and who's not. I don't care how big of a minister they are, TD Jakes, Joel. If they are not getting on here and saying this to their church and not only condemning this, but damning this, that's going to let y'all know who's part of the agenda and who's not. Plain and simple. Well, Ty, not everybody. Stop it. I'm sitting up here speaking this out, coming against this nonsense, because that person, those people that got killed in that Christian school, those were my brothers and sisters. They are part of the kingdom that I'm a part of. So you're darn right I'm going to condemn anybody that does any type of harm to them, friend or foe, family or associates. You do any type of harm, damage, and murder to anybody that's a part of the kingdom that I represent, I'm going to say something about it. That right there is pure evil. That's the epitome of hatred right there. I don't care who, anybody that can end up having something that work and come into your heart and come into your mind to where you can sit there and get yourself pumped up with the intentions on going and ending somebody's lives, if they are gay, if they are trans, if they're just normal humans, if they're students, if they are just I don't care, any individual that can conjure up spirits like that and have those spirits operate in their mind, move it to their heart to convince them to go and kill somebody, you are full of evil and you are full of hate. That's what real hate is. That's real hate, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what it is or who it is that does it. Anybody that goes in there and wants to take another person's life is full of hatred and full of evil, period. Well, the only reason why they done is because that's the school they went to and they cast her out. I don't give a goddamn care. That gives you no reason to go in there and end people's lives. Not at all. Man, I didn't even get to read through this. Everybody that's in here right now, first, let me ask this. Have y'all all clicked the like button yet? If you have not clicked the like button, click the like button right now. Everybody that's in here right now, I don't know if you guys are, but I'm hoping that you are, but it's a good chance that all 300 some plus people in here, you are not subscribed to my channel. If you might think into your head right now, I am subscribed to your channel, Ty, I guarantee you that I know for a fact that all 350 some odd people in here right now, you guys are not subscribed to my channel. So I would just urge you to go to my channel right now, take some time, go to my channel, and go subscribe to it, because YouTube, one or two things, if you felt that you were subscribed to me, you know it, it's a good chance YouTube unsubscribed you from my channel. I promise you, or your money back. All right, let me go ahead and finish reading this story because I know I went off on a rant. This says the shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale, a Nashville resident who identified as a transgender woman. There we go, identified, so it was a man, folks. Investigators were investigating a home connected to him. Nashville Police Chief John Drake said Hale possibly prepared the shooting, including having written a manifesto. It's always a manifesto. Isn't that weird? We have determined that there were maps drawn of the school in detail of surveillance entry points. At one point, she was identified at the school. There was a vehicle nearby that gave us a clue as to who he was. Police say the shooter entered the building through the side door and fired shots before moving to the second floor, where Hale was confronted by responding officers. They don't believe he was wearing any body armor, authorities said. Hale was armed with 2 AR-style weapons, including a rifle and a pistol and a handgun. 2 of the weapons may have been purchased legally in Nashville area. Officials at the medical center say 3 young students were transported to Monroe Carroll Jr. Hospital at Vanderbilt with gunshot wounds. All 3 were pronounced dead at their arrival. God bless them and pray for those folks and that family. The 3 more adults who were pronounced dead following the attack, all 3 were staff at the school. Now, let me tell y'all something, folks. This is the issue this is going to have right here. Do y'all know that it's going to take somebody to really go and talk to those students, and you still have to go there and say all these principles and oracles that we have taught you based on the principles of the Bible, we're going to have to exercise those right now. I'm telling y'all, I hate that this happened, but at that church, if they're watching this right now, I don't know if they are, you just never know who's in your stream watching. Any parent, grandparent, student, husband, wife, niece, nephew, cousin, uncle that had any relatives that went to that school, this is going to be a huge trying testing time for them to actually exercise the principles of the Bible when it comes to forgiving, when it comes to not seeking revenge. But Ty, earlier you said you would know. Now listen, I said if they came into our church doing that, they're going to be met with gunfire. We shoot back at it. We will shoot back. We will shoot you at our church. You come into our church trying to harm any of the flock, we are going to protect the flock and we're going to end your life most likely. That's not seeking revenge. That's defending. So nice try on that. What I'm saying is that in these people that are Christian that go to this school, they are getting ready to be tempted with the feeling of wanting to hate LGBTQ, transphobic, homophobic, all them people they're going to be tempted to hate individuals of that community. Because guess what? This one individual that decided to be evil and fill their heart with hatred and go in these lives, this can make a lot of people, and not just this school, but of the Christian community say, you know what? We've been tolerating y'all nonsense for so long. Now, this is what we're about to do. All I'm saying is, Christian folks, don't do that. Don't fall for the snare of the devil. That's exactly what they want us to do. They want us to hate these individuals. They want us to go after these individuals. They want us to fill our heart with the same hatred that this person filled their heart with before killing these individuals. They want that to be absolutely infused with us so there can be another division, which is going to start a war. Now it's going to be the Christian folks versus the trans folks. It's going to be regular straight folks versus the trans folks. It's going to be black folks versus white folks. It's going to be LGBTQ versus the drag queen. It's just about to be a huge division while something else off to the side is going to creep its way in. Division cause chaos and everything like that, so the government can say we're going to be the ones to fix it. I'm telling you right now, Christian brothers and sisters, plain and simple, do not let this incident fill our hearts with hatred towards those people of that community. This one individual is who did this, but that one individual does not represent all the people of the trans community or the LGBTQ or all the 1 million different genders that they claim that they have. This doesn't represent them. So trust me, I understand. Be mad and pissed off at that individual, not at the group or the association that this individual has with that community. Just like if a black person goes and kill up any person, that black person is not associated and it does not represent all black community. That person represents his individual self or her individual self that committed this heinous, ridiculous, disgusting crime, period. Period. Let me finish reading this. Officials at the I already read that the victims were identified by police as Evelyn Dicus, Haley Scruggs, and William Kinney, all age 9. Babies, man. They were babies. This person went in to kill some babies. Cynthia Peak, 61. Catherine Kuntz, 60. And 61-year-old Mike Hill. Kuntz was the head of the school at Covenant, according to the school's website. The Covenant School is a private Christian institution for students up to the 6th grade, according to its website. Reverend Mark Spalding of Nashville said in a statement, "My heart breaks with the news of the school shooting at the Covenant School this morning. Let us pray for the victims and their families and the Covenant Presbyterian community. We are responding to an active aggressor at 33 Burton Hills Boulevard, Covenant School. We can confirm we have multiple patients," the Nashville Fire Department said on Monday. Parents coming to the school should go to 20 Burton Hill at this time. This is an active scene. The statement continued. The Metro Nashville PD confirmed the shooter's death in a statement, adding that the school was already working on reunifying parents and children a safe distance away from Burton Hills Boulevard that the school is on. Quote, an active shooter event has taken place at Covenant Presbyterian Church on Burton Hills Drive. The shooter was engaged by MNPD and is dead. The student reunification with parents is a Woodmount Baptist Church, 2100 Woodmount Boulevard, the department wrote in a statement. The only reported injury following the attack was an officer who suffered a glass wound to his hand. The Nashville Branch of Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, or the ATF, has also deployed agents to assist the MNPD in responding to the attack. In a tragic morning, Nashville joined a dreaded long list of communities to experience a school shooting, he wrote. My heart goes out to the families and victims. Our entire city stands with you. As facts continue to emerge, I thank our first responders and medical professionals. David Rauntz, a director of Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, said his agency is asking local authorities, I know there are people who will criticize us for prayers, but that's the way we do it in the South. Other Tennessee lawmakers were quick to offer their condolences and support the family following Monday's attack. The state senator, Marsha Blackburn, and Bill Haggerty both released statements. Devastated and heartbroken about the tragic news at Covenant School, Haggerty tweeted Monday. I'm grateful to law enforcement and first responders for their heroic actions. Yes, absolutely. Hats off and kudos to the Tennessee Police Department, MNPD, who responded and killed this devil. Says, I am monitoring the situation closely, and my office is in contact with local officials and available to anyone needing any sort of assistance. Don't forget, folks, right now, you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. Double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And also make sure that when you are subscribed, that you make sure that this right here is a bell notification. Make sure the notification is set to all notifications. And yes, I know somebody is texting me. If you want to support the channel, that's how you can do it right there. You can cash app that right there. It's a money sign, Modern Renaissance Man. If you send something, great. If you don't, great. That's not what I'm here for. I do not care. People just like to give you a gift, monetary. And if they want to gift me with that, I don't care. Great. If they don't, great. That's not what I'm here for. The best thing you guys can do is like the video, share the video, and making sure that you're subscribed to the channel and making sure that the notifications and everything is turned on. That's the best thing you can do for me. And that don't cost you nothing but a gram of amount of pressure to press a button. That's all it does. All right. Chuck and I are heartbroken to hear about the shooting at Covenant School in Nashville. My office is in contact with federal, state, and local offices. We stand ready to assist, Blackburn wrote in a statement. Thank you to the first responders on site. Please join us in prayer immediately. Now, I want to go ahead and throw this in on you guys too. I want to throw this in. Big Bull, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Big Bull. You out here doing big things. You one of the most active I'm just shouting you out. Big Bad Bull is probably one of the most active, moderating, channel supporting people out there. Seriously. I'm not just saying Big Bad Bull, you are everywhere, man. You are everywhere. So guys, this might come off as, I'm just telling y'all right now, this might come off as being a little crazy. Bob said, morally, you are correct. However, from a political standpoint, you realize that if the tables were turned, they would use this for their agenda. Why should we not do the same? Bob, I understand. I get it. I get it, man. And you're right. You're right. I hear you. But the thing is that according to how we are, when it comes to that Bible, we have to forgive. Now, again, Bob, if it was in the moment and they came shooting and we shot back and killed them, we're good. But according to what our word tells us, we have to forgive, and it tells us to do unto others. It don't say in the Bible, it don't say do unto others as others do unto you. It says do unto others as you would have them do to you. So I mean, my thing here again, but like I said, my thing that they need to do here, Bob, which I want to see if this is going to happen, which I doubt if it does. What we should see though, Bob, there shouldn't be one major minister person out there that should not be talking at their church or going on social media and completely condemning and damning what happened. It shouldn't be one. They should not keep their mouth closed about this at all. They shouldn't. But I hear you on that, man. Now, here's the thing that I want y'all to think about too. Since this is what the third or fourth time that a church has been targeted, or a Christian school, or Christians, I'm not going to say just a Christian school. Guess what would have happened had the teachers had been armed? Oh no, we don't want. I don't care what you say. Back in the Bible times, they were armed with swords, knives, and shields. Why can't Christian people be armed with knives and guns? See, I don't want to wait for the first responders. Guess who the first responder is? Us at our church. At our church, we're we're not we're engaging before we call the police. Everybody got a cell phone. Everybody know if somebody came up in our church shooting, we are going to shoot back. And while we're shooting back or whatever like that, or engaging the person that's trying to harm the church, we already know somebody in the church is going to call the police. I don't care if they say things like, well, police got there within 5 minutes. I do. Y'all know how long 5 minutes is? I know it seemed like it's short, but 1 minute is a long time. 2 minutes is a long time. To save a life, 2 minutes is a long time. Don't believe me? Get down and hold a plank for 1 minute. See how long 1 minute is. See, it seemed like it's short, but if you actually are engaged in a certain type of activity, that can be a long time. He said, wait a minute, but I heard it was a 28, 29-year-old woman. It was not a woman. It was a transgender. It was a man. It was a man. It was a man. It was a trans woman. A trans woman. They didn't say a trans man. They said a transgender. And they said she. So to me, when you are a trans woman is a woman who was assigned a male at birth. So you know what? Let's do something here. I'm going to share this screen with y'all. We're going to do this together. We want to make sure we get some clarification on this, okay? I'm getting that it was a trans woman. So let's see here. Let me type this in. It's transgender woman. So according to what these people say, a transgender woman is a person that was born a male. This stuff can be so confusing. I'm hold on. They keep saying woman, but when I hear transgender woman and they say when I hear transgender woman, that's a man. That's a that is a man that transitioned into what they call a transgender woman. They didn't say transgender man. I'm hearing okay, so Bethany Ray said female. She was born female. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. I'm reading it right here that it says transgender woman, 28-year-old woman. Da 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 da. It says that, but then it says it says the shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale, who identified as a transgender woman. Am I missing something? If y'all want to, you can let me see. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna just type it in. I'm gonna type in what a transgender woman is. Okay. Okay. Right here. A transgender woman is a trans woman or a transgender woman who is a woman who was assigned male at birth. Trans women have a female gender identity and may experience gender dysphoria, distress brought on by the discrepancy between their gender identity and the sex assigned at birth. Gender dysphoria may be treated with gender affirming care, but a trans woman is a woman who was assigned male at birth. So there we have it, folks. There we have it. That's what they said a transgender person is. That was a man. So you know what was ridiculous though? If we wasn't in the times that we were in right now, this wouldn't even be a conversation. We would just sit there and say there was a man dressed up like a woman and shot some people in the school. But now we got to call them a trans whatever. I mean, see now Mr. X said it was a y'all. I just okay, somebody okay. I'm against people that said, "Can you show us that or can you prove it?" Okay, I will share it with you guys. Okay, here we go. Blah bam, boom. Y'all see it right here? I'm highlighting it for y'all. Let me see if it's even showing. Let me see what y'all seeing right there. Okay. You guys can see that. Let me make it bigger for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to highlight it for you. The shooter, see that? The shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale. See that? Audrey Elizabeth Hale, a Nashville resident who identified. See that? Okay. Why is this messing up now? Who identified as a transgender woman. Y'all can see that, right? A Nashville resident who identified as a transgender woman. Look, yeah, we see. Okay, I tell y'all what, I'm gonna take y'all, we're gonna go to some other avenues. Okay, let's just go to some other avenues. As soon as you put in transgender woman, let's see. Transgender shooter in Nashville. Okay, let's go to a different source. Okay, let's see what they say here. Okay. Person that had no criminal history. At one point, the shooter was a student at the school. Okay, they naming the people that passed away. Okay. I was moved to tears. Da, 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 da. We don't see nothing about the person. TBI. You wish you wouldn't. Okay. Officers. Da, da, da. MPD officers. Let's see. We know at this point that the shooter is a female. Her. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Her identification is confirmed. So what they got to do? Lift up the skirt and really find out if that's if it was a real woman or not. Okay, y'all still with me, right? I'm just making sure. And here we go again. It says police identified transgender woman as a suspect in a mass shooting. And y'all know the reason why they keep saying she because that's what they probably people are having to say that now. They're gonna get fired or canceled. Okay, let me see if there's something else in here. See, yeah, of course they're gonna do that because look, y'all got me saying that because they identified as a she, so they're saying she. Still trying to go along with the woke words though. But again, y'all see the title up here. This says right here: police identified transgender woman as a suspect in a Nashville mass shooting. Okay, let me see if we can find something else. New York Post. Nashville school shooting, Audrey Hale identified as a transgender. There we go. Is there anything else down here? They pretty much saying the same thing about what they were equipped with. Yep. Let's see. What the heck is that? Was Nashville shooting suspect Audrey Hale transgender? Police Monday identified the person accused of opening fire at elementary national school, Tennessee, the 28-year-old Audrey Hale. The Metro Police Department confirmed Monday that the three adults, following the shooting, high-profile conservatives speculated the shooter may have been transgender, but others criticized the focus on Hale's gender identity, arguing that factor is not necessarily real. Oh, don't try. Nah, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Following the shooting, many high-profile conservatives speculated that the shooter may have been transgender, but others criticized the focus on Hale's gender identity, arguing that factor is not necessarily relevant to the shooting. The heck it ain't. Why not? Why not? Oh, you said no pics and bios, Mike Homeland? Mike Homeland said no pics and bios. Let me see if any of my buddies on Instagram. Let's check my buddies on Instagram, because my people like Right Wing Angel, you know, they're usually on this. So give me a second, folks. Give me a second. I guarantee. Up there we go, right there. Boom! Look, I told you I mentioned Right Wing Angel, and then he popped up. Look at that. Police identified Nashville Christian school shooter as trans person Audrey Hale. Let me see what my guy Right Wing Angel said more about this.
Authorities in Nashville respond to today's school shooting.
Can y'all hear that?
Killed 7 people, including the female gunman. 3 law enforcement officials briefed on the matter have identified the deceased shooting suspect as Audrey Hale, a Nashville resident. This is video that fed in just moments ago of the suspect's house. Residents nearby told reporters on the scene that they heard what sounded like flashbangs as they watched authorities enter the home. We noted earlier we are expecting authorities to hold an update potentially this hour. We will bring that to you live. Breaking news in our top story.
Yep, see that? Police identify Nashville Christian school shooter as trans person Audrey Hale. Let's see. It was one of your own. Stop using the death of innocent to push your propaganda. Let's see. Breaking. Another mass shooting has been reported at a school. This one Covenant school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. 3 children, blah, blah, blah. The shooter did not act alone. He was aided by the NRA. Wow, they trying to start an agenda, though. Nashville police identified transgender woman as suspect in school mass shooting. Audrey Hale quoted on the art website saying, "There is a childlike part about me that loves to go around to the playground." I don't know what this is about, but yeah. I don't know what this is, y'all. But that's Audrey right there. I don't know what that is. Says, end quote, the female in quotation shooter identifies as he, him. Will the media cover this? Nope. They will likely bury it. Y'all, this is weird. So technically, we are all over the place. We don't know. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't, man. It's dressed as it was a woman dressed as a man, but yet at the same time, if it's a trans woman is a male-born person. Let's see what else we might have on here.
Is Brandon Johnson misleading voters?
Here's more of that. Oh, that's one I just showed y'all.
Donald. I think she on point.
I'm looking at all this weird.
Do you think
Top tier? Donald Glover.
This is weird, y'all. You guys can still see this. Hopefully, y'all can. I'm just taking y'all through my whole little. Says Aubrey Hale was born Aiden Hale, was transgender using he, him pronouns. What the heck? Y'all, I'm just gonna lay that out there. until like I guess an autopsy or the parents come out and say something, I don't know what the heck that is. I hear trans woman, that means that that's a man born. I don't know what the heck it is now. I mean, it was born Aiden, but then it don't make sense. If it was born a man, but then it wanted to act like it was a woman and wanted to use the pronouns of he, him, why would that be a pronoun if that actually is a he? I mean, it's like Leah Thomas right now. By the way, y'all got the honor today. I don't know if y'all know Leah Thomas got the honorary today, but that's like Leah Thomas, who is a male, born a male, still got all the male parts. If his pronouns would be he and him, but he dresses up like, I don't know what, I don't even know. We're just getting ready to see how this thing is going to play out. And of course, once all the facts and everything get out, you know that I'm going to be covering it. You know that I'm going to be on it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it if you did that. It doesn't take nothing but just a little bit of a click just for you to hit that like button. And I appreciate all of you that already sent something through Cash App. I told you don't have to, but God bless you for doing it. And if you don't have to send it through Cash App. It doesn't even matter, folks. But plain and simple, I just appreciate it either way. Guys, I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on this as the story unfolds even more, because I'm pretty sure, I hope that it gets to mainstream media to the extent of them covering every aspect to who the parents were, if this person was born a male or a female, et cetera, et cetera. I hope that they release that information, but it's a good chance, because it does not matter that they're part of the rainbow community. They might try to put this thing under the rug as much as they possibly can. Or if they don't put it on the rug because it's going to get so much national attention, they might try to make it seem like this. Mark my words. Mark my words. They will try to make it seem like this person was bullied all their life, that even though they went to that school, that the school did something to them to make them mad. They will try to spin it to make this person appear as if they are the victim. I promise you, mark my words. If some of the fake news folks get a hold of this, they're going to get it in there. They're going to spin it to make it appear that this individual was the victim and not the ones who were killed or affected by this. Mark my words. Lawrence said you need to come on to Tommy Sotomayor show tonight. I kind of got an idea of who that is. I don't even know what the name of that channel is, but yeah. But when it all comes down to it, ladies and gentlemen, this is pure hatred. This is hatred, and this is a hate crime. It is a hate crime against Christian people. When they shut down the churches during the C-19, but they let strip clubs stay open, that right there was discrimination against Christian folks. When they tried to force Christian folks, such as they couldn't force me. I can't get forced into nothing. But when they attempted to force people like myself to get the Jimmy John's jab in the arm from Dr. Fauci, ouchie, that right there was discrimination. Plain and simple. Hatred, 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 hatred. But I'm going to let you know right now, I am not one of these mythological, drawn up in your mind, soft, jellyback, weak Christian men that y'all might see out there that I'm just going to pray for those that don't like me. I'm going to pray for those that want to hurt me. I'm not going to pray for you. You do something to me, I'm going to pray on you. P-R-E-Y. Jeez, Ty. Yeah, G's my butt. You come at me a certain way, I'm going to let you know exactly how real men of God and real Christian folks are supposed to handle situations when you're trying to bring any type of harm to me, to those that I represent, to our kingdom. I'm not the one, plain and simple, folks. Nor should anybody that claim to be a part of this kingdom be. You have to understand, Christian people, this is the flat out time that we are being tested. These folks that might try to, the devil knows the Bible. These folks that might try to say, Ty, why would you? Don't the Bible say turn the other cheek? They weren't talking to me. He was telling them that for what they was getting ready to face. But to here in 2023, he wasn't talking to us. I'm just telling you. Look what happened in the Old Testament. The people of God was slaying folks left and right, killing them, cutting heads off. Now, I'm not sitting there condoning no violence. All I'm telling you is this. As Christians, we are being attacked. It is not just only your dang on legal right to defend yourself. It is your God-given right to defend yourself. I'm just going to sit here and just get beaten, killed for Christ. Okay, you're going to be going to meet Jesus early. I ain't trying to go see Jesus early. I want to live out my life to the fullest extent until it's my time to go. But I'm not about to sit there and give somebody precedence and say, okay, y'all can let me go ahead and see Jesus early. Not me. I'm telling y'all, you have the wrong one. You have this crazy thing drawn up in your mind that Christians are all supposed to be about. I'm just going to do this. We're going to go down and we're going to pray and we're just going to say, Lord. No, the Lord is sitting back like, dude, I put y'all on earth for a reason. I put y'all there to carry the stuff out. Why y'all expecting me just to come down and just send fire and brimstone? Y'all are supposed to be put there to represent what I'm supposed to do in the earth. Be strong. Be assertive. Fight back. Don't just sit there and take it. But I know y'all been deceived by a lot of y'all ministers in y'all church who told y'all, if somebody smacks you, turn the other cheek. If somebody smacks me, I'm punching them and I'm going to try to knock their teeth out of their mouth. I thought that you shouldn't have put your hands on me. But your Bible tells you not to. Your Bible says turn your cheek. Sir, you read that wrong. The people that were there with Jesus when he said turn the other cheek, he was talking to them. 6,000 years ago, he was telling them turn the other cheek for what they was getting ready to face. But you have a legal obligation to protect yourself and your family. Do so. Because don't the Bible say obey the laws of the land? Y'all crazy. I'm telling you. Y'all are flat out crazy. Y'all are too used to these people in church that just get y'all all pumped up and all this. They get y'all all roused up. They get y'all all, and God is going to see, I see a season right now where God is going to start releasing folks. God is going to start. It's your season. It's your time. God is getting ready to move. And God said, I'm going to move my people. And God said, y'all used to all that BS. Y'all used to all that. See, the Lord is going to bless you. But at first, you must sow a seed. You must give to the kingdom. And no, our weapons are not carnal. Say, we wrestle against not just flesh and blood, but against principalities, rulers, darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. What do you think wrestling mean? Look up what do you think wrestling mean? You're fighting. You're resisting. You're pushing back. It don't say, for we submit to evil. It don't say, for we submit ourselves to evil, for we submit to spiritual wickedness in dark places, for we submit to evil. It don't say we submit to it. It said we wrestle. But you know what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna hear all these other churches. Let's just look. I get it. I'm gonna pray for the people. I'm gonna pray that God sends comfort to these people that got affected by this. I'm going to pray for that. Yet at the same time, I'm going to encourage them. How you gonna make sure it's not gonna happen again? Get things going in these churches, get things going in these cities, get things going through legislation that you have a right to bear arms and protect yourself and those there. I will love to have been somebody that would have been a part of a community where we pride ourselves on protecting our kingdom. Don't you know that in the kingdom, we read about these things in past times, that in these kingdoms, they protected. That's why there's castles. That's why there's walls. That's why there were cannons and swords and shields, because they did things to protect their kingdom. But Christians today, we just gonna sit back and just, oh Lord, come and save us. Let the rapture come. Take us out. We're in the end times. I can't wait for you to come and take us out of this cruel. Dude, you crazy. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to sit there and teach you and show you, you better not dare come at me the wrong way, because you're going to get it back. And I'm not going to care about, I told you, just don't. The ones that know where my church, or the churches that I, preach at, my main church in Illinois, we've already done it. We threw several people. When I say throw, I'm not talking about you get out of here in the name of Jesus. No, we physically threw people out of our church. We snatched them, we grabbing hair. We snatched and threw people out of our church that came in there and called, sir, you need to sit down. I don't have to, sir. I'm not going to tell you again. You need to sit down. You cannot snatch them. Take them out. Get out. I thought the people of God, shut up. Bye. Bye. Let's go ahead and continue on, folks. Got to sit there and argue with nobody. I ain't got to sit there and prove to you and argue with nobody that's trying to come in there and disturb the peace. I don't have to sit there and argue and give you no reason about nobody that's trying to come into the church and disturb how the church is functioning or trespassing or causing any type of disturb. I don't have to sit there and explain that to you. I'm going to throw your butt out and shut up. We're going to lock the door. Thank you, sir. Bye. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. We done it to women too. We've done it to women too. And guess what? If anybody set foot in our church, y'all, I know. Y'all not used to that. Gosh, that seems harsh. You're darn right. But guess what? The people of the church, they got a sense of pride that men in our church are protecting them. And the men, we pride ourselves on it. We are at the door. When you come through the door and you go up the steps, we at the top of the steps. When you make a right turn and go through the double doors, we right there at them double doors. When you go into the church, we are lined up at the back of our church, watching everything that's going on. And guess what? Guess where we are? We are on when the pews of the church, they facing the front of the church. We are on the side of those pews. Yeah, we're listening, but we're also watching. Do something out of pocket or out of wrong. We are going to call you out on it. We're going to look at you. We're going to tell you to come here. And if you don't come, we're going to just say, hold on for a minute, and we're going to physically remove you. Gosh, man, we are a protected kingdom, and the people of the flock have a great sense of protection. They got a great sense of pride, a great sense of authority, a great sense of order. That's what protecting your kingdom looks like. Tell me, to you that are listening right now, do you feel that way about America right now? Do you feel like the one who's supposed to be over this whole nation, this whole kingdom? Do you feel like your leader is actually making y'all feel a sense of security? Do you feel protected? Do you feel a sense of pride? No, you don't. No, you do not. But let's be real. I'm not even about to get into it. Roller Skater said, you should come to First Baptist Dallas and do a guest sermon. What do you think of that? Roller Skater girl, you get a hold of your pastor. Your pastor gets a hold of me. We can make that happen. Promise you. It's that easy. If you are saying this, Roller Skater girl, I speak all over. And where people invite me, I will go. And I'll send you my email. I'm just telling you, that's how real I am about this. Here's my email right here. That's for anybody here. Y'all, if you got a church you belong to and you would like me to come there and speak, your church can get a hold of me, they can accommodate and all that. Go ahead. That's my email right there. Tell them to email me and get a hold of me. That's just how I am. That's how I roll. That's how I am about the people of God. Look. I done preached in Catholic churches. I done preached in Presbyterian. I done preached in Methodist. I done preached in Latter-day Saints. I done preached in all kinds of different genre churches because I'm not about to be boxed as a man of God. You're not going to box me and say, well, if you're apostolic, you can't come in. Well, if you're Pentecostal, you can't. Well, if you're Latter-day Saints, if you're Church of the Living God, I don't care. If you want the word to be preached there and people to be encouraged and all that, I don't care where you invite me to come to. As long as y'all take care of me and my family when we come there or whatever like that, I'm good. Let it be known. That's it. Plain and simple, folks. That's it. Right now, this is the testing time. And this also is a revelation time. This is revealing to you who are the real men and women of God based off of how they are responding to the things that are going on right now. If you have ministers that are all in mainstream and they are not damning and condemning the evil that's going on within our nation, within our world, within the church, there it is. Y'all got your answer. Well, no, you have your answer. They are there to pander to you, tickling your ears, making you feel good so you can keep on paying your tithes and your offering and giving your money to them. But as far as caring about your life, as far as caring about your well-being mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, they don't give two craps. I don't care if they get up there. You can have your best life. You can get all the promises of God that he promised to you. And yet you've been a part of this church and you still been broke. You still been having financial issue. The financial demon is attacking you. There ain't no financial demon attacking you. The devil attacking your the devil ain't attacking you. They need to stop lying. I know this. I don't know why I got on this, but this is for somebody. The devil is not attacking your finances. The devil ain't attacking your marriage. You're not communicating with your wife. You're not communicating with your husband. You spending your money on dumb things that you don't need to spend. And ain't no devil attacking your finances. But God is going to release some angels to go around. God is releasing some financial angels to rain down spiritual financial blessings on. I can see the Lord. Stop all the God. Y'all need to stop falling for this stuff and get your lives. Get a relationship with Christ. And he said his spirit will lead you into all truth and righteousness. And whether that happened tonight, based on what y'all been watching, hearing me say, thank God. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to give enough money to the church. You're not going to be able to pay enough tithes. You're not going to be able to pray enough for your life to be changed if you are not trying to formulate a relationship with Christ. Period. I don't care what they say. Gonna be no, what is God gonna do with your money? I don't know how I got on this. I'm so sorry. I have no idea. I'm just letting it's for somebody. What is God gonna do with your money? Show me in the Bible where it says if you give your money, He's gonna bless you. Huh? Show me that. Show me where He required you to do anything in order for Him to bless you, to forgive you, to lead and guide you. No, that was all done for free. Period. But they got y'all thinking in these churches that you need your pastor. Your pastor is the pastor is your guide. The pastor, no. Your Bible tells you there is one. Your Bible tells you there is one. Y'all need to look. Your Bible tells you that there is one mediator between God and man, and that mediator is the Lord Jesus Christ. And I'm not hating on none of y'all. I'm just letting you know your Bible says that. Catholic churches, the Bible says that your priest is not your mediator. Your pastor is not your mediator. Your bishop is not your mediator. You don't confess your sins to your bishop or your priest or your pastor. No, you, Christ is the mediator between man and God. Period. That's in your Catholic Bibles. That's in your Presbyterian Bibles. That's in your Apostolic Bible. That's in your Pentecostal Bibles. It's in the Bible. But if they anticipate and expect you not to read it, you're not going to know it. And that's why they feel like if you have a problem, come talk to pastor. If you have a problem, my child, do the Hail Marys and come and see me in the secret booth. I'm just letting y'all know, just telling you the truth, not holding nothing back on y'all. I'm just telling y'all because I want everybody to be free. I want you to have a great life, a life more abundantly. But I'm telling you, it's not going to come through you putting your trust in man. Period. It's not going to come through that. I don't know who that was for. I have no idea, but it was meant to be said. Folks, I appreciate y'all really being in here because I told y'all this stuff is going to go on a rant. To summarize this whole thing up, it does not matter who the culprit is, what organization they represent, what community they come from. The fact that this was carried out, that person was simply moved by hatred. That hatred stems from evil. That evil stems from evil entities, fallen angels, or what you want to call demons, plain and simple. That's it. They were moved by wickedness, is what they were moved by, to go out and carry out this heinous, ridiculous, cowardly crime. And forgive me, but I'm glad that they're dead. I'm glad that I hope the police shot them over 40 times. I'll ask for forgiveness later for being so dang oh my God. Yeah, but if it was the Bible times, I would be saying, I wish they cut his head off, or her head off, or whatever the heck it is. Lift up the skirt and let's see what it is. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, before y'all get out of here, don't forget to hit that like button. I know I said it before. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget also as well, double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I am on Twitter. I'm going to just put it in here. I'm on Twitter at The Real I Smith. Okay. I'm on Instagram as modern, but here it is. Modern Renaissance Man. That's my Twitter. That right there, the O in modern is a 0. Okay. I am on TikTok as Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a 0. I'm on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man Variety. Okay. Just letting you guys know that that's there. Okay. I'm going to let y'all go because I can go on about this stuff like this forever, especially when you're getting on things like this. When we are being attacked in the Christian world, I can go at it. Just telling y'all, right? Really, really, really appreciate you guys taking your time out to hear me rant. I appreciate you taking your time out to listening. And though I was not able to read all comments in there, I really do appreciate you guys participating in the side chats over here, saying your words, the whole nine. All right. I really do appreciate that. And with that, you guys all know how I end my videos because I really do mean this. First of all, make sure that you pray for the families and that God sends comfort to those families, and pray that this is going to be one of the things that cause a lot of people, such as others like myself, to really get out and speak out against this and really call out evil for what it is, no matter what group or community that it's coming from. All right. Really hope that y'all do that for me. Okay. With that being said, folks, I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys that are in this chat and everybody that re-listens to this, I really do hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I really do hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.